welcome to my Tarot Corner. So, once again, I have to say to the 3 winners who won my GETTR big giveaway, tarot giveaway, average Rando, Angela Rencher, and Jerry Jordan, to contact me by my email that is in my description box. Please do that because I'm waiting for you to contact me so I can send you the deck that you want. And if you are still subscribed to my channel and you hear this message, please do that. So let's start with today's reading. So after doing like a personal reading in front of everyone, I decided to do questions reading. So I'm not doing one reading on one issue. I am doing multiple questions. So as you know, when I do that, I usually do it with an SOS question. I'm using this lovely silver foil universal tarot version. So it's beautiful cards, and it is about the monarchy. It is about the Sussexes. So I thought it is a nice combination. So it's not a gold foil, but it is a silver foil, but still majestic. Okay, so the first thing that I want to check is, after everything that we've seen, 2 things that we saw that really made me wonder if the royal family are going to sue Harry and Meghan and Netflix after the docuseries is aired. One is that we saw for sure that Harry and Meghan took a photographer with them, or took someone who took photographs with them to inside the palace, and they took photographs in a place that is not allowed. That's one. And the second thing is that a picture from a ceremony before they even announced that they are going out from the royal family, from a ceremony of, I don't remember exactly, but while Meghan was still pregnant, let's say, a picture of that event was on the how is it called? Promo. And that picture was probably not what was taken by someone that is authorized by the royal family. That is not a picture that was taken by anyone that belongs to the Sussexes or to Netflix. So that is infringement of privacy, in my opinion. So I suppose that there will be others in that docuseries, and I just wonder if the royal family is going to sue them or not. So let's start asking. So first I'm going to clear the deck. I'm sorry, I did not say my disclaimer. So this is a tarot reading. It is vibrational. It is open to interpretation. It exists as assumption and speculation, and as such may or may not be true. So please do your own research and decide for yourselves. Now let's do the cleaning. Okay. So is the royal family going to sue Harry and Meghan and the Netflix for the Harry and Meghan docuseries? Are the royal family going to sue Harry and Meghan and Netflix for things that are invading the royal family privacy in the Harry and Meghan docuseries? And because this is an SOS question, I'm just cutting once and taking 3 cards. Okay, so the main card is the answer, and this is the 7 of Cups, so the answer is yes. This is a yes card. The 7 of Cups is a card of dreams, and dreams that can become reality. Dreams that can and should become reality. So if there will be more shots taken inside the palace that were not authorized, if there will be more things that are considered by the palace or by the royal family as infringement of their privacy, they will sue. Now I want to look into the affinity of this card. So let me just look. Okay, one thing that they need to know about this is that this card has an affinity to miss opportunities. So this might be an opportunity to close all the accounts that they have with Harry and Meghan without being or petty, being looked at as they are being vindictive or doing things that other people wouldn't do. This is an opportunity and they shouldn't miss that. So this is something that they need to take into account. On this side, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the adventurous queen. She's the one who will go to any adventure. She will be the one that will do things that are even going to burn bridges and are even going to break all conventions. So this is the queen that will come out and say, yes, please sue, do that. I don't care what happens. I don't care what are the consequences. Do that, sue. We'll deal with the consequences later. And this is the Scorpio queen. So she is very stingy. She is also very vindictive. And if we're looking at the affinities of this card, she is fearless. She has an affinity to being fearless, to breaking conventions, and to being vindictive, and to destroy in order to rebuild. So this is the Queen of Cups, but she's not looking at the 7 of Cups. Although the man here is leaning towards the Queen of Cups. So he's looking at her, she's not looking at him. The card here is the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is a card that says, this is a card of disappointment from reality and being ready to do whatever you need to do in order to achieve the truth, in order to achieve what you want to achieve. So all of these cards are saying that not only they will do that, but they should do that. So they should not let that opportunity go away. The Seven of Pentacles is a card that shows how disappointed they are from what reality shows them. And it tells them that they need to do something. They cannot let things stay as they are. They need to do something in order to change things. And the Queen of Cups is willing to destroy everything in order to rebuild the monarchy without Harry and Meghan, without the destructive couple. And she's vindictive, she doesn't care, and she is someone that will do whatever is needed to make the dreams come true. And the dreams are the dreams of having the monarchy stay and having the everything that they really want, and how they envision the monarchy as in the future. So that's the first question, and let's take the cards and let's go to the second question. So Spotify first installment of Archetype has ended, and Meghan did not say that she's coming back to Spotify, and Spotify did not say anything about Meghan coming back, but nobody also said anything about whether or not they are continuing or whether or not. So let's check. Is Spotify going to continue with Meghan? So let's clear the deck and check. Okay, so is Spotify going to continue with Meghan in Archetype podcast? Is Spotify going to continue with Meghan with her Archetype podcast? Cutting once, taking 3 cards. I can see that we have one card that is not upright. Okay, so this is the main card, and the main card is the Magician. So this is once again a major arcana. A major arcana is always a card that is not a yes or a no, it's always a message card. And actually, the Magician is a card of a person that is very weird, someone who likes to perform in front of an audience. On the other side, he's very skilled and orderly, and we are talking about Netflix. Now, this card has an affinity to manipulation and to maneuvering and to lies and trying to sell things with words. This is a card of communication, and especially communication with words. So this is a card of Spotify, as they are a company of communication and a communication with music and words, because podcasts is a communication with words. So this is actually a card that shows us Spotify, and it doesn't give us a clear answer on whether or not they will stay with Meghan. So let's see what the side cards are telling us. So here we get the Prince of Cups, which is a Page of Cups, which is a court card. It is a card of someone who is very disturbed mentally, someone who needs a mental health therapy, someone who is not stable. And on the other side, we have the Two of Cups, which is a card that is talking about telling someone to be more active, to do things and to be more active. So I think that she is under probation. I think that, first of all, they know that she's very disturbed. And this is on one side. But on the other side, they expect her to be more active. So if she wants that contract to continue, she will have to start being more active. She cannot expect Spotify to hire people to help her. And as you know, just today, another one of top archetype people left. Just one of the Iranian that Meghan hugged and was so proud to take a picture with. So altogether, right now, as Omid Scobie tweeted, everything in Archwell is left to Harry and Meghan. They will be the sole people that are operating Archwell. So altogether, they will have to start showing more activity, and this is what the Two of Cups is telling them, to be more active, to start doing things, not to wait for others to do things for them, not to wait for others to court them, because they right now need to start courting others. This is what this card is saying. This is a card that is telling the Sussexes that the times that people were hunting them and trying to ask them to come over and to be with them are over. Now they are the ones that have to start running after production companies or other companies and try and sell themselves. So this is not a clear answer. Right now, Spotify is thinking about that, and right now they are thinking about whether or not to give Meghan a chance. And as you can see, the magician has one hand down and one hand up, and the one hand down is directed at the page of cups, because they know that her mental health is terrible and this is against her. And the hand that is going up is towards the Two of Cups, which says that if she shows more initiative, if she shows that she's able to do things by herself and starts being more active, then maybe she will be getting the upper hand. So this is why we see this spread. Spotify just haven't made their minds yet. So that's the second question. And we're going to the third. So the third question is a question that I was asked by one of my subscribers, and I was thinking about how to ask it. And I decided that an SOS question would be the best way to do that. Because let's be honest, when Meghan married Harry, she knew that there is no way that William will leave Catherine to marry her. So there was no way that she could sway William towards her. And she didn't have any connections to the royal family when when William was at the age of before he even met Catherine. So she couldn't get William. Let's say it that way. And then we all remember the recording that she said that they are only one plane crash away from being on the throne. And of course, many people started thinking that she actually wanted to be the queen. And one of my subscribers asked me whether she really actually wanted to be the queen. And when she realized that it won't be, then she decided to leave. Now, I actually think that that Meghan never really wanted to stay, never really meant to stay, and only used Harry as a jump start to become more famous and to be more known and to make more money. But maybe when she married Harry, she mistakenly thought that there was a bigger chance that they could become the king or queen of England. And when she realized that it's not that easy, and when the Queen started ordering William and Catherine never to fly together with their children at the same helicopter or the same airplane, Meghan realized that it will never happen and decided to go. So let's just ask the question of whether or not Meghan really wanted to be the Queen of England. So I'm clearing the deck. Okay, so let's ask. Did Meghan want to actually be the Queen of England? Did Meghan want to be the Queen of England, and because she realized she can't, she decided to leave England and go back to the USA? Did Meghan marry Harry thinking she could become the Queen of England one day, and when she realized it won't happen, decided to go back to the USA? Okay, so cutting once and taking 3 cards. And the card in the middle is the Page of Cups. So once again, we see a very, very deranged and mentally sick person. So this could very well be the case, because she's a fantasizer. She is someone who doesn't live in reality. So this card shows that she is not living in the real world. She is someone who lives in a fantasy world, because all of the cups court cards are, in a way, people that are not really connected to reality. The Knight of Cups is the most not connected one, but the Prince of Cups is actually very much the artist, and she's an actress, so this goes very much with her being the artist, the actress. And he is also someone who needs mental health therapy. So this could be the reason why she thought that she could become queen. So I am taking that as a maybe, but let's see what the cards in the sides say. So on this side, we have the Ace of Wands, which supports this card, the yes answer of this card, because the Ace of Wands is an ace of getting your wishes realized in the material world. This is what she wanted. She wanted to get her wishes realized. On the other side, we get the Empress. And the Empress is a court card, and it is a very good court card. It's a court card that speaks about like a mother, or someone who gives everything that she can. It also can be seen as a queen, or as a queen of the world, as the mother of everything. So I would say by this reading that the answer is yes. That she, when she married Harry, thought that she could become queen one day, and then later realized that that would never happen. Okay, last question. The last question is because of Sarah Vine and the Netflix promo. Now, in the Netflix promo, there is a picture of Meghan with a see-through dress, and what Sarah Vine wrote in the Daily Mail, a moon bump. Now, a moon bump, as Avid Gardner checked, is not something that can be read in many ways. A moon bump is a fake pregnancy bump. So Sarah Vine wrote it very clearly and black on white. And we know that the Sussexes are very litigious, and here they have a very good case. So will the Sussexes sue the Daily Mail and Sarah Vine for writing the word moon bump about Meghan's pregnancy? Because if they will not, then we have kind of an admission that it was a moon bump. So let's see. Okay, so clearing the deck. Okay, so will the Sussexes sue Sarah Vine and the Daily Mail for writing a moon bump about Meghan's pregnancy picture? Will the Sussexes sue Sarah Vine and the Daily Mail for writing a moon bump about Meghan's picture as a pregnant woman? Will the Sussexes sue Sarah Vine and the Daily Mail for writing moon bump on a picture that shows Meghan as a pregnant woman? Okay, so let's see. Cutting on once and taking 3 cards. And the answer is no. No, no, no. This is a clear no. They will not sue. And the fact that they will not sue means that they will have no proof that that bump was not a moon bump. So that proves that that picture that was taken of Meghan pregnant is actually a picture of her with a moon bump. This is a clear no card. The Two of Swords is it's not a message card. It's not something that can be even interpreted in any other way than no. This is a card that is talking about being disengaged from reality, and because you are completely disengaged from reality, you are unable to cope with reality, and you overlook facts. You are dealing with family fights. You are in a rivalry with your brother, with your family, and you are reluctant to face problem. This is a card of a person that just doesn't have any force to face the struggles any longer, and that is the reason why they are unable to sue anymore. That is why they are not suing, because they just cannot face that reality of whatever they have done. They just don't have the money probably, and probably do not have the power, and they will not say anything about that, and as well, because they just cannot, they cannot face reality, and they cannot face problems. So they are in a depression, and they are just unable to continue with the struggle. Okay, let's see what we have on this side. And on this side, we have another two, which is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is turning his back to the Two of Swords. The Two of Wands is a card that can be seen as positive, but is not always positive. It's a message card. And it is a card of a beginning of a road, beginning of a way of embarking on a way to realize your potential. So you can either take it as something that is positive when you are starting really to realize your potential, or something negative when you are stuck and you are unable to realize your potential. Now, this card is negatively aspected by the Two of Swords, so we need to look at the negative aspects of this card. And the negative aspect of this card is people that are impatient, running forward, that they have tendency to leave loose ends or to perform partial job. They are running away from dealing with things. Does it remind you anyone? Okay. On this side, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana, and the Wheel of Fortune is also negatively aspected by the Two of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is a card that speaks about change, and a major change, a change that comes from the inside and goes all the way to the outside. The Wheel of Fortune, when it is negatively aspected, speaks about upheaval of fortune, speaks about bad changes. It just turns all of the changes that can be good into bad changes. It's people that are unwilling to change. They are believing that things just happen by themselves, and they just let others determine what will happen to them. So altogether, we can say that they will not sue Sarah Vine, they will not sue the Daily Mail, because probably they have no case. And you can take out of this what you want. Okay, so the oracle card is the Enlighten Up oracle. And this is directed for the royal family because I think that they need to enlighten up, especially after the way that they treated Lady Susan Hassey, because she did not deserve the way that she was treated. She was targeted. She was trying to be very nice to a person that did not deserve that. She, I believe, was targeted on purpose. And the palace should have interrogated Ngozi in a way to see what really happened before they let her retire. But let's see what is the message for the royal family. So, clearing the deck. Okay, so message for the royal family regarding the racism and regarding the Sussexes. Message to the royal family regarding the racism allegations and the royal family. Prayer. So let's see what this means. Well, I think that the oracle is trying to tell the royal family that they need to ask for a more divine advice, because what it says is that prayer is our connection to God. It is our expression of thanks for all we have been given and a way to ask for what we want with a grateful heart. It is our connection with the divine. So I think that what the oracle wants to tell them is that they need to connect to God, to the divine. I know that the royal family is very religious. To connect to their religion, to connect to their God, and to ask for divine intervention, and to ask God for the right way to act in this whole upheaval. Okay, so this is it for this reading. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.